Every great transformation begins with a breakdown, not the kind you see in movies, but the quiet, crushing kind that happens behind closed doors. When your plans fall apart, when the people you trusted walk away, when nothing makes sense and the world feels cold. That's when life speaks the loudest, if you're willing to listen. Because in those moments, when everything hurts, life isn't punishing you, it's teaching you, testing you, asking, "Are you ready to grow?" Most people run, but the ones who lean in, they find the lessons that others never get to see. Pain doesn't show up to destroy you, it shows up to reveal you. Every challenge you face is a mirror. It reflects what's inside, the doubt you hide, the fear you avoid, the strength you forgot you had. The breakup that shattered you, it taught you self-worth. The failure that embarrassed you, it taught you humility and persistence. The betrayal that cut you deep, it taught you discernment. None of those lessons come from comfort. They come from pressure, from heat, from the chaos you didn't ask for. But that chaos shapes character if you don't let it break you first. We weren't born to have easy lives. We were born to build meaningful ones. And meaning is forged in struggle. You don't discover your values when everything's going right. You discover them when everything's going wrong, and you still refuse to quit. That's when you learn who you really are. Not the polished version, not the one others expect, but the raw, resilient, evolving soul beneath the surface. You meet yourself in hardship, and if you're brave enough, you rise from it, wiser. You never learn strength from lifting feathers. You learn it by carrying the weight of your own doubt. And life? It'll hand you that weight often. A sudden loss, a dream that doesn't work out, a door slammed shut when you thought it was finally opening. But what if every time something fell apart, it was actually falling into place? What if your greatest heartbreak was redirecting you to a deeper love? What if your rejection was the universe's way of protection? You don't always see the lesson in real time, but that doesn't mean it's not there. Some of the most successful people you admire didn't get there because life was kind. They got there because they refused to let hardship define them. They made a decision. This won't be the end of me. It'll be the beginning. And that mindset doesn't just change how you survive challenges. It changes how you see them. Suddenly, the hard moments aren't curses. They're classrooms. Every mistake becomes a professor. Every closed door, a syllabus. Every painful memory, a textbook. But only if you show up. Only if you pay attention. The truth is, we're always being taught. By people, by circumstances, by consequences. And life is the most honest teacher you'll ever have. It doesn't grade on a curve. It doesn't sugarcoat feedback. It gives you exactly what you need, when you need it, even when it feels unfair, especially when it feels unfair. But if you can lean into the discomfort, if you can sit with the storm instead of running from it, you'll come out the other side with more than survival. You'll come out with wisdom, with depth, with direction. You weren't meant to get everything right. You were meant to grow. And growth is messy. It's uncomfortable. It's inconvenient. But it's also beautiful because it proves you're alive. Too many people waste time asking, "Why me?" when life gets hard. But the better question is, what is this trying to teach me? Ask it often. Ask it especially when you want to give up. That mindset shift is everything, because life isn't happening to you. It's happening for you. Even the dark chapters, especially the dark chapters. The greatest teachers don't stand behind podiums. They hide in pain, in loss, in failure. Think back to the hardest season of your life. Maybe you didn't understand it then, but what did it teach you now? Maybe it taught you to be more grateful, more focused, more self-aware. Or maybe it simply stripped away what no longer served you. Either way, you didn't come out empty. You came out with something you couldn't learn in books, real-life clarity. You won't always find the answers right away. Some lessons take years to bloom. But keep showing up. Keep choosing growth over comfort. Keep Keep trusting that even your broken pieces are part of a bigger picture. And when it's all said and done, you won't remember the moments that were easy. You'll remember the moments that tested you and how you grew stronger because of them. That's the real reward. Not just surviving life's storms, but learning how to dance in the rain. The irony of life is this. Your greatest strength is often born from your greatest pain. You think the challenge is the enemy, but it's the invitation to become someone you've never been, to dig deeper than you ever thought possible, to rewrite your story with more fire, more purpose, more truth. When you embrace that, when you stop wishing for easy and start welcoming growth, everything changes. Because now, life can't shake you. Not really. It can bend you, bruise you, even break you, but it can't defeat you. Not when you see every challenge as a chapter in your evolution. The next time life hits you hard, remember this. You're not being punished. You're being prepared for something greater, for something deeper. Every painful experience holds a seed, and whether that seed grows into strength, peace, or power, that's up to you. Will you bury it in bitterness or plant it in purpose? This world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more real ones. People who've walked through fire and came out with empathy, with wisdom, with light. So don't hide your scars. Don't wish them away. They are your proof that you were tested, that you endured, and that you learned. And maybe, just maybe, that's what life was trying to teach you all along. If this message spoke to your soul, don't just scroll. Hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Stoic Hustle for more wisdom forged through fire. Your growth begins the moment you choose to face the storm.